Hey people, Mike Martin's here with the Mike Martin's channel. Thanks for joining me, liking, subscribing, and whatever. Anyways, what's going on? Well, they're frozen. They have frozen gun sales in Canada, handguns to be exact. And the Liberal government here in Canada, Justin Trudeau, has basically ceased and halted all handgun sales in Canada. What does that mean? Well, it's a step towards totalitarianism here in Canada. They've banned specific rifles, specific guns before, but now they're stopping all handgun sales here in Canada. Distribution, processing, the whole 9 yards. Now, we saw what happened, or we know what happened when Stalin disarmed his people. Look at China today, way back to the Mao regime, when they disarmed their people. Look at China today, where they're at. You have no idea. You go to Brazil, they're celebrating Carnival in the streets. You go to look at China, and it's, whoa, what am I looking at here? Because it's getting to that point. We know what happened when Hitler disarmed his people. We know what happened when Jacinta Ardern in New Zealand did a few gun sweeps to basically take back the guns. So did Scotty Morrison in Australia during his administration. And look at what happened in England with their zero gun tolerance. You walk into any major hospital in the UK, you get anywhere from 3 to 10 people a day stagger in from stab wounds. People will find ways to inflict harm on people. Guns don't commit the crimes. It's the people that commit the crimes, right? So, and I said, I'm really worried about America becoming disarmed, because if the citizenry in the United States of America become disarmed, I'm afraid that Canada would go dark. I'm so afraid that if America gives up its right to bear arms, the whole world would go dark. The American people, not American administration, not the president-elect and all the BS. I'm talking about the American people are what's keeping a majority of like the West or North America especially, together in a way where, like Andrew Jackson said, the government people should never fear its governments should fear its people, right? And that's the concern that we have. And I'm very, the founding fathers made it very clear when they wrote um the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, and the Constitution. Everything's pinpoint clear, full stop, right? It's the Second Amendment, it's American culture, it's American life. No one ever looks at the fact how many people would be alive, or how many people um, could have died if somebody wasn't armed and protected and took out some mass shooter or some lunatic out there that's going out and, you know, doing things he shouldn't be doing. What if that person that saved the day and saved, no one talks about how many lives were saved with people that were armed, right? There's the one story of the guy at the dealership. A guy went into a dealership a few weeks back to, I guess, to hold it up, and then everybody at the dealership pulled their pieces out, pulled their guns out, and the guy decided it wasn't a good idea to go rob him and left, right? So I'm just afraid, you know, the way Canada's been heading, and I've been making videos every Saturday. We do Mike in the Night with Collins. We get perspectives from all over the Commonwealth and the United States of America to kind of piece together, you know, gun culture is part of life culture. It just is, for hunting, self-defense, protection, whatever you want to call it, right? And my concern is they start really clamping down on guns, people will just start stabbing each other, right? That's just my opinion, but I'm seeing on what's happened in England in the last, I don't know, a year after they banned and went hard on guns in England. You get stabbings like crazy, right? So that's just my point of view. A lot of people ask me and email me, a lot of people actually, Mike, what's going on in Canada? They're freezing gun sales. Again, it's a step towards totalitarianism. It is a step to basically have more control over us, basically taking away our freedoms and taking away they're going to take my phone away because I'm making too many videos. Watch them ban camera phones. Heck, Watch them just ban the internet. Give it a little time, and that's gonna come too. Gun culture. It's a culture. It's part of the American Constitution fabric. The people. Americans, please stay armed. Americans, stay armed to the teeth. Buy a gun to protect your other gun, because the way things are headed right now ain't looking good. Everything has failed us so far. Heck, it's political science nowadays. Trust the science. It's political science. That's what it is. Political science. Someone emailed me the other day saying, how come you're anti-science and you don't believe in science? It's all political science, buddy. Get over it. Anyways, gun culture. We'll talk about disarming America and Canada and the Commonwealth, because that's the big move. That's the power grab. And we've been seeing the build up to this, and it's getting strong. The writing's on the wall. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I fear Canada going dark. Big time. If America disarms. They're taking it away from us one step at a time here in Canada. And I don't want this coming to America. I really don't. I really need Americans, the American people, talking about the administrations and the governments. Anyways, Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.